Hi, welcome to this video looking at the skills check for GCSE 9 to 1 maths for predominantly the foundation tier for AQA, Edexcel, OCR and all the other appropriate exam boards for the foundation tier. Okay, this will also be appropriate for those of you doing higher tier because it will review your knowledge on the foundation tier, but it is predominantly for the foundation tier looking at grade 3, 4 and possibly even grade 5 questions, okay, but predominantly grade 3, 4 we are looking at today. We're going to start with this first section, okay, so it's a skills check, okay, work out 254 plus 128, well again, putting all my numbers in the correct place value order, okay, I'm going to do 4 plus 8, which is 12, so 2 carry the 1, 5 plus 2 is 7, plus that extra 1 is 8, and 2 plus 1 is 3, so my answer is 382. Okay, the next one, subtracting numbers, okay, so these are likely to appear on the start of like a foundation tier paper, okay, so these are marks that you want to guarantee yourself in the summer 2022 exam, okay, and future year exams. Okay, 5 take away 1 is 4, 2 take away 5 I can't do, so I exchange, so I borrow 1 here. That becomes a 5, that becomes a 1, 12 take away 5 is 7, 5 take away 4 is 1, so the answer is 174. Okay, the next question, what fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Well, I've got 4 parts, 1 part is shaded, so it's 1 out of 4. And the question is explicitly asking for a fraction, so it won't accept a decimal or percentage equivalent. So examiners will not accept 25% or 0.25 for the answer of this question because it's asked explicitly what fraction. So it wants a number on the numerator and a number on the denominator. Okay, so a fraction. Next one, work out 14 times 4. Well, 4 times 4 is 16, so 6 carry the 1. 1 times 4 is 4, add the 1 is 5. So the answer is 56, okay? Let's just make the 5 a bit bigger, okay? The next one, work out 48 divided by 6. Well, we should know the answer is 8, okay, so making sure that we're happy with our times tables. How much change would you get from £1 if you spent 77p? Well, 100 pence take away 77 pence is 23 pence, and you can check that by doing your column subtraction. I've not got a lot of spaces, so I'm just putting the answer down. Okay, but here I'm doing £1 take away 77 pence, or 100 pence take away 77 pence, and I get the answer of 23. Okay, and you can double check your answer, okay, by using the column addition. Next question, write in figures 2015. Well, 2015 again, okay, so read it, okay, write it as I say it, so 2000, 0, hundreds, 110 and 5 units. Next one, name this shape is called a kite, okay, we will go down actually and then we'll come to this section, okay? So question 1, we are now looking at substitution. If x equals 10, work out the value of 2x plus 5. Well, 2 times 10 plus 5. 2 times 10 is 20, add the 5 is 25. Okay, replacing x with 10, so it's 2 times 10 plus 5, okay, and make sure that we are using bid mass for these sorts of questions. So 2 times 10 plus the 5. Okay, next one, 30 take away x. Well, 30 take away 10 is indeed 20. Okay, next one. Okay, I've got some lengths here. I've got to work out the mean lengths. Well, the mean is adding all of them up and dividing it by the total number of data. So I'm dividing it by 5. 4 plus 5 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11. 11 plus 7 is 18, plus that 2 is 20. 20 divided by 5 is 4. So the mean length is 4 centimeters. Okay, the next one, the median length. Well, that's putting it in order of size and then looking from which one's in the middle. So I've got 2 centimeters, 2 centimeters, 4 centimeters, 5 centimeters, and 7 centimeters. Okay, so it's arranging it in order from smallest to largest or largest to smallest, conversely, doesn't really matter, and then just crossing off either side. So crossing off that 2, cross off that 7, cross off that 2 again, cross off that 1. The middle number is 4 centimeters, so the answer for the median is 4 centimeters. Okay. Question number 3, guys. Complete 40 millimeters is how many centimeters? Well, I'm dividing it by 10. Okay, 40 divided by 10 is indeed 4. So 40 millimeters equals 4 centimeters. Here, 3.5 meters is how many centimeters? Well, meters to centimeters, I multiply by 100. So I move the decimal point 2 places to the right, so the answer that I get is 350 centimeters. Okay, this is question number 4. Work out 45,000 divided by 1,000. Well, if I cross off the zeros, cross off 3 zeros, okay, cross off 3 zeros, I have 45 divided by 1 is 45. Okay, so just take off 3 zeros. Next one, 8,800 divided by 10, will take off 1 0, and I get 880 or 880. Okay, taking off 1 0. Okay, next question, guys. Question 5. Calculate the area of this rectangle. Well, the area is the length times the width. So it's 6 times 4, which is 24 centimeters squared. So that's the area of my rectangle. Okay, so it's the length times the width. 6 times 4 or 4 times 6 is indeed 24. Question number 6, we're looking at a reflection. Draw the triangle after it's been reflected. Well, I'm counting the number of points to the mirror line. Okay, so 1 there, 1 there, and then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then join up my dots with a ruler, guys. Obviously, I'm doing it freehand here, but I am excused because I've not got an online ruler just yet. Okay. But it looks like that. Okay, let's just delete that line there, make it a bit more accurate. There we go. Okay, make sure that you use a ruler for these questions. Okay, next section, guys. Okay, so work out 605 plus 245. Well, 5 plus 5 is 10. So 0, carry the 1 for the tens column. 0 plus 4 is 4, add the 1 is 5. 6 add 2 is 8 for that one. Okay, 789 take away 297. I'll set out my column addition. Okay, again, I've got to be very careful here, okay, when I do my subtraction. 9 take away 7 is 2. 8 take away 9 I can't do, so I borrow 1 from here, so it's an exchange. 18 take away 9 is 9, and 6 take away 2 is 4. So the answer is 492. The next question, what fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Well, again, I've got 2 out of a total of 5. So the answer is 2/5. Okay, next question. Work out 26 times 6. Well, 6 times 6 is 36, so 6 carry the 3. 2 times 6 is 12, add the 3 is 15. So the answer is 156. Next one. Work out 72 divided by 9. The answer is just 8. Okay, 8 9s are 72. or 8 times 9 is 72, or 9 times 8 is 72. How much change would you get from a pound if you spent 62p? Well, the answer is 38 pence. So 100 pence take away 62 pence gives me 38 pence. Okay, and I apologise if I'm not showing my full workings for every single question, but you are welcome to pause it, okay, write down your column subtraction and then check your answer, okay, along with me, okay. Sometimes I'm being a bit lazy here in not answering or share my full workings, but please do always show your full workings in the exam or where possible, okay. Next one, write in figures 30,000 and 10. So 30,000 and 10, okay, is there. Okay, name this shape. It is called a parallelogram, okay, because it has two sides, okay, of parallel sides, so it's called a parallelogram, okay. Right guys, question 1 on this next section. Calculate 50% of 260. Well, 50% means that I half it, so I do 260 divided by 2, okay, which is equal to £130. Okay, a half of 26 is 13, and then add the 0 on at the end is 130. The next one, calculate 25% of 260. Well, I'm going to divide it by 4, because 25% is same as 1/4, and a quarter of something is same as dividing it by 4. So splitting it into 4 parts, half it and then half it again, I get the answer of £65. Okay. And that makes logical sense because 25% is half of 50% and a half of 130 is 65. Question 2. Round 12.78 to the nearest integer. Integer means whole number, so the answer is going to be 13 because that 7 rounds the 2 up to a 3. Okay, it's closer to 13 than it is to 12. Next one, round 12.78 to correct to 1 decimal place. Well, it's 12.8 because that 8 rounds that 7 up. Okay, if it's 5 or more, then I round up. If it's less than 5, then I round down. Okay, question 3. List the first 6 multiples of 9. Well, 9, 18, 27, 36, and 45. And there's a little trick, guys, that if you look at my units column, so treat that as a 0, that the digit goes up by 1 here and this digit goes down by 1. Okay, so it goes down by 1 here, okay, and then it goes up by 1, and then it repeats once I reach the end. Okay, so I'll have 45, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, then it's going to be 54. Okay, and then it and then it continues, yeah? Because I'm going to have 63, then 72, then 81, then 100, then I'll have 109, and then etc, etc. Sorry, not 100, guys. 81, 90, 99, sorry. 108, and then etc, etc, okay? And then it repeats again. Question 4. Plot the following points. A is 3, 4. Well, along the corridor up the stairs. So I'm going to put a cross there on A. B is minus 2, 2. So minus 2, 2 there. That's going to be B. And the C is 0, minus 2. So 0, minus 2. And that's going to be C. Okay, right guys, this is question number 5. Work out 23 times 100 while just adding on 2 zeros after the number. So 1, 2. The answer I get is 2,300. The next one, 2.5 times 1,000. Well, times it by 10, I get 25. And then adding on 2 more zeros is 2,500. Okay, right guys, this is question number 6. Calculate the area of this triangle. So the area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So it's 5 times 8 divided by 2. Okay, 5 times 8 is 40. 40 divided by 2 is 20. So the answer is 20 centimeters squared. Okay, and that's how to work out the area of a triangle. Okay, right guys, we are looking at another skills check. Okay, Ever. So first part, 586 plus 436. Well, again, let's just use our column addition here. Okay, 436. Okay, I can't really put my answer on the bottom here. 6 add 6 is 12. So I'm going to put 2, carry the 1 on the top. 8 add 3 is 11. Add the 2 is 12. Carry the 1 again for the hundreds column. 5 add 4 is 9. Add the 1 is 10. So the answer is 1022. Okay, next one. 702. Take away 607. Okay. So, 2 take away 7 I can't do, so I'm going to have to borrow from the hundreds column because that's a 0. That's a 6, that becomes a 10. Change that 10 to a 9, that becomes a 1 there. 12 take away 7 is 5. 9 take away 0 is 9. And 6 take away 6 is 0. So the answer I get is 95. Okay. Right guys, this is the third question. What fraction of the rectangle is shaded? Well, 1, 2, 3. It's 3 out of a total of 8. So the answer is just 3/8. Okay. 3 out of 8. Okay. Right guys, okay, we are going to look at the next question now. Work out 36 times 8. Well, 6 times 8 is 48. So 8 carry the 4. 3 times 8 is 24, add the 4 is 28, so the answer is 288. The next one, work out 60 divided by 5, that's going to be 12. Next question, how much change would you get from £1 if you spent 29 pence? The answer you'd get is 71 pence. £1 take away 29 pence, okay, or 100 pence take away 29 pence is indeed 71. Write in figures 15,023. So 15,023. Okay, say it out loud as I write it. Next one, name this shape. This is what I call a trapezium. So it has one pair of parallel sides. Okay. So hopefully it's making sense so far. Next set of questions, guys. Okay, so question 1, round 3,462 to the nearest 100. Well, that's going to be 3,500. Okay, I'm looking at my tens column for this question. It's a 6, so it rounds the 4 up, which is the hundreds, upwards to 5. Okay, it's closer to 3,500 than it is closer to 3,400. That makes sense. What is 1 more than 59,999? Well, the answer is 60,000. Okay, adding 1 there makes it a 10, and then you end up having a 10, 10, 10, 10, and you have a 1 there. 5 add 1 is 6. Okay, next one. Round 54,392 to the nearest 10, where it's going to be 4,390. Sorry, I had to think there for a second because my mind went a bit blank. Sorry. So it's closer to 90. Okay, look at that units column. 9 is my tens column. Okay, the 2 rounds it down. It's less than 5. Okay, what is 1 less than 71,000? It's going to be 70,999. Okay. It's not 71,999 because that's going to be bigger. So it's 70,999. Okay. List all the factors of 30. Factors are numbers that go into it. So 1 and 30 are factors. 2 and 15. Okay. 5 and 6. And they are all my factors that go into 30. So my answer is 1, 2, Oh yeah, 3, sorry, okay, 3, actually 3, so 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 10, 15 and 30 are all factors of 30, numbers that go into it. This is question number 4. Okay, write the following temperatures in order of size, starting with the smallest, okay, or starting with the lowest. Okay, so coldest temperature, think of, it's -5, then it's -2, then it's -1, then it's 0, then it's 1, and then it's 3. Okay, so just to be clear, guys, -5, -2, -1, 0, 1, and 3. Okay, remember that the bigger the negative number, the smaller it is, if that makes sense. So like -5 is smaller than -2. Okay. Question number 5. Simplify a plus a, 2a plus a plus 3a. Well, a plus a is 2a, 4a. I'm going to have 7a. Okay, so collecting like terms. 4b take away 3b is 1b plus 2b is equal to 3b. Okay, the next one, guys, I may need to use a calculator for this, just to obviously make it a bit swifter. Okay, let's have a go at this one first. 15 plus 95 actually is going to be 110. Okay, divide that by 11, and the answer I get is 10. Okay, for that one. For this one, I'm going to have 17 times, well, 2 plus 3 is 5, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So 17 times 75, which I'm going to be a bit lazy here, guys, and I'm sorry for being lazy. Okay. The answer I get is 1,275. Okay, next question. Focus 1, 2, okay, task 1D, skills check. Okay, adding numbers. 7 add 3 is 10. 0 carry the 1. 5 add 5 is 10. Add the 1 is 11. 1 again. 6 add 2 is 8. Add that 1 is 9. Okay, work out 63 divided by 9. The answer is going to be 7. The answer for this one is going to be 67p if you're interested. Sorry, I'm going a bit swifty here, guys. Okay, name this shape. This shape is what I call a circle. Okay, writing figures 8,015. That's my answer for that one. 3 times 7 is 21, so 1 carry the 2. 5 times 7 is 35. Add the 2 is 37. Okay, what fraction is shaded? Well, I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 boxes. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it's 5 out of 12 for that question. Okay, this one's looking at a column subtraction. 9 take away 2 is 7. 0 take away 5 I can't do, so I borrow 1 from here. That becomes a 5. That becomes a 10. 10 take away 5 is 5, and 5 take away 4 is 1. Okay, so column subtraction. Here, calculate x. Well, angles on a straight line add up to 180. So if I add on 51 degrees, that will give me the value for x. Okay, question 2, guys, we're looking at a pictogram. This square represents 2 students. How many students chose cricket? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. How many students are represented by the pictogram? Well, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's going to be half, so 11. Okay, the rugby is going to be 6, tennis is going to be 6, and looks like a half to me, so that's going to be 7, and then cricket is going to be 10. So 11 plus 10 is 21, 21 plus 13 is 34. Okay. Question number 3. If 18 people took part in the survey, complete the bar chart. Well, I've got 6, 7. So 6 plus 7 is 13. 13 plus 5 is indeed 18. Okay. This is question number 4, guys. Write down the next 2 terms of this sequence. Well, I'm adding 4 each time, so it's going to be 15 add 4 is 19, 19 add 4 is 23. Okay, this one's going down in 2s each time, so it's going to be 12, then 10. Okay, express as a percentage, well, a half is equal to 50%, so we should already know that from our prior knowledge on fractions, decimal percentages, and 0.45 actually is equal to 45%. Okay, decimal to a percentage, I times it by 100. Okay, this one, using BIDMAS, 5 plus 6, so I do 3 times 2 first, which is 6, 5 plus 6 is 11. Here I do the BIDMAS again, 5 plus 3 is 8, 8 times 2 is 16. Okay, next one, guys, so the last section for today's video. Okay, sorry if it's gone on for a bit longer than you wanted. Okay, work out 6, 5, 4 plus 1, 4, 9. Well, 4 add 9 is 13, so 3 carry the 1, 5 add 4 is 9, add the 1 is 10, 6 add 1 is going to be 8, so the answer is 803. 63 divided by 7 is 9, that one's going to give you 48p when you subtract it from 100 pence, okay, so doing these obviously fairly swiftly. Okay, writing figures 90,009, well, 90,009 is going to be written like this. Okay, name this shape. It's called a pentagon. So a pentagon is the name of a 5-sided shape. Okay, what fraction is shaded? Well, 1, 2, 2 out of 5. Okay, 2 times 7 is going to be 14. 4 carry the 1. 6 sevens are 42. Add the 1 is 43. Okay, and let's work out this sum here. 805 take away 463. Okay, these are all questions, like I said at the start of the video, guys, these are all questions that could appear on the start of your paper, on the middle of your paper, and even on the end of your foundation tier paper. Okay, 5 take away 3 is 2, 0 take away 6 I can't do, so I borrow. That's going to be a 7, that's going to be a 1, 10 take away 6 is 4, 7 take away 4 is 3. So the answer is 342. Okay, right, guys, the last section now. Question 1, work out a fifth of 45. So it's a fraction of the amount. A fifth means divide it by 5. So 45 divided by 5 is 9. Okay, this one's asking for 3/5. So 1/5 is equal to £9. 3/5 will be equal to 9 times 3, which is £27. Okay, question 2, guys. Calculate the angle of x. Well, angles in the triangle add up to 180. That's a right angle, so it's going to be 90. 90 plus 48. Okay. Well, 0 plus 8 is 8, and 9 plus 4 is 13. Take this away from 180. Okay, 180 take away 138. Or 0 take away 8 I can't do, so I'm going to have to exchange or borrow from the tens column. 10 take away 8 is 2, 7 take away 3 is 4, and 1 take away 1 is 0. So the answer I get is that x is 42 degrees. Okay, 42 degrees plus 48 degrees plus 90 degrees does give me 180. This is question number 3, guys. Solve this equation. X plus 3 equals 8. Well, if I take away 3 from both sides to balance it, I get X is equal to 8 take away 3, which is 5. Okay, next one, 2x equals 10. Well, 2x means 2 times x, so dividing both sides by 2, okay, I get that x is equal to 10 divided by 2, which is equal to 5. Okay, this is question number 4, guys. Work out the perimeter of this rectangle. Well, the perimeter is the distance around the shape. So it's 7 plus 4 plus 7 plus 4. Or I can do 7 plus 4 and then double my answer. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 times 2 is 22. So the perimeter, okay, is 22 centimeters. And perimeter is always in units. Okay. This is question number 5, guys. The total cost of a meal was £124. This was divided equally between 8 people. How much did each person get? Well, 124 divided by 8, so using our bus stop method, okay, 8 into 1 is 0, 8 into 12 is 1, remainder 4, 8 into 44 is going to be 5, remainder 4, so I'm going to put a point there, and a 0, and I'm going to put a 4 here, so I'm carrying a 4, okay, because 8 5s are 40, and then 8 into 40 is equal to 5. So each person paid £15.50. And I'm assuming by this calculator symbol that a calculator can also be used for this question. When you see a calculator symbol. Okay. But essentially what I did was I did 124 divided by 8. This is question number 6, guys. Work out 1/5 plus 2/5. Well, that's going to equal 3/5. Okay, when the same denominator, I just add my numerator. Okay, 5/7 minus 1/7 is 4/7. 5 take away 1 is 4, and keep the denominator the same. Okay. Right, guys, so that takes us to the end of today's video. So thank you so much for watching, and thank you for making it to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. I hope you found it informative. If you did, please press like, please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and lastly, please click that bell icon so you don't miss out on further and future videos for GCSE Foundation and Higher and Key Stage 3 Maths, Key Stage 2, Key Stage 1, and even the occasional A-Level Pure and A-Level Further Pure Maths. Okay, but that's it for me today, guys. Thanks for watching. Take care, stay safe, and I'll see you for the next one. Goodbye for now.